Eli in the studio of KCRT, and on the phone with me I have the world-famous Dick Swagger, the Mick Jagger impersonator extraordinaire of the famous Hollywood Stones. Mr. Swagger, how are you today, sir?
I'm doing great. How you doing?
I'm doing real well. Well, we have a treat because November 30th at the Buffalo Thunder Resort and Casino, you guys are going to put on a show. And what a show it's going to be.
Right. We're going to play the greatest hits of the Rolling Stones and then some.
You know, and I was doing a little bit of research. You have in your repertoire 70 songs, and all of them are different for each show. So kind of give us a little brief overview. You know, did you guys get together back in the day and say, you know what, we're going to pick a band to pay tribute to? Or how did this all get started, Mr. Swagger?
Well, not really. I found an agent that was booking groups, tribute groups, and I'd always wanted to do Mick Jagger.
Okay.
And I sound just like him. Sometimes I look like him if you look at me just right. We have a great time with it. All the guys in the band are pros, and we get tremendous reviews wherever we go.
Well, you've had reviews from, Eric Burdon. I met Eric Burdon a long time ago, and you get reviews from Dick Clark, who's now deceased, and Slash, and they just say it's just unreal how the Hollywood Stones just perform, and it's almost scary to the point where, yeah, we're looking at the real Rolling Stones.
Yeah, we did a party, and Eric Burdon was there, and of course he had to jump on stage, and we did Painted Black, Painted Black, Painted Black. Did a couple other numbers with him too. We learned Key to the Highway on our break, so for him to sing along with us as well. And we did a show in Hollywood with Slash, Slash's Blues Ball, and we were hanging out with him for a bit too.
So how long have you guys actually been together? Because in the day, weren't you called Sticky Fingers?
We were called Sticky Fingers, yeah, back in the 90s. So we surrendered it. And then anymore, people were asking, so where did you get the name Sticky Fingers? So, back in the day, albums were known by their names.
That's right.
But anymore, people only know songs. Yeah, they know Brown Sugar. They don't really know what Sticky Fingers is anymore.
I have Sticky Fingers. I have Tattoo You. I have the greatest hits of the Rolling Stones. I have all my albums just about. And, of course, my son had to buy me the Rolling Stones greatest hits on CD a few Christmases ago. So I have the whole shebang, Mr. Swagger.
So we weren't upset to change our names. Some of the fans said, you'll always be Sticky Fingers to us, and I understand that. But
right.
Like I said, I actually did an interview like this, and they said, where did you come up with the name? And I just thought, well, if I have to explain one of the greatest albums of all time,
no question,
I guess I'll have to do it. So I did. I think it ended up being better in the long run for us.
Tell our listeners in southern Colorado, northern Mexico, what would you expect a highlight for a typical Hollywood Stones performance to be?
Well, we're looking for the fans to show up and show their Stones best, because we can kick it in the butt and you can feel it. I don't think you can sit in your seat very long once we stop playing, because everything the Stones did you can dance to, whether it's slow, fast, medium. It's hard to go wrong with any of the songs. The only thing is sometimes the fans want us to keep going when the venue wants us to stop. So it's hard to get all the numbers in because the Rolling Stones have been going so long. They got so many great numbers. It's really hard to narrow the list down.
I have to ask you a question. You're world-renowned. So let me ask you, in England, what do the Brits think of you blokes, the Hollywood Stones?
Oh, they love it.
I'll bet.
It's the real Stones fans, they can't get enough of the Stones. So when there's something different comes along, they'll check it out, and they're very honest with you, and they'll let you know, hey, this guy's not doing this or that, I've heard you're too tall for Mick Jagger.
Oh, is that right?
Well, I think the diets over here helped us to grow a bit taller than the Brits.
Well, in the Hollywood Stones, you yourself, your vocals, your piano, your harp, your saxophone, and I think I read percussion. Is that correct?
Right, all that.
Wow. So you have Keith Riffoff, the Keith Richards impersonator. You have Harley Watts, who's Charlie Watts, and Rick Taylor. And who am I missing?
Will Hyman.
Oh, Bill Wyman. Okay, so that's Will Hyman. Okay, so
Will Hyman.
Yeah.
Check
So
that out.
who created all these names? Did you guys just all get together and create all these names?
I did a lot of them.
Okay.
We do, with a big fat tongue in the cheek. We hope everyone gets it. Sometimes they don't. You have to point it out to them.
Well, you are the band, the hottest tribute band in the world right now. And I would venture to say that, after a tour, what is a typical tour of the Hollywood Stones? What is that like? How many cities do you hit in a typical year?
We don't do a lot of road things, actually. We're doing a bit more private
Okay.
as the years go by. It seems like the Stones fans are, we haven't been able to sling together big tours like we used to. But we have a great time with it when we do get out there and bash it around. We're really looking forward to coming out to the Buffalo Thunder Resort and Casino on Friday, November 30th.
Have you performed in Colorado? I think I remember seeing that you were in Breckenridge in the past.
We've done Breckenridge, Denver. We've been out to Aspen many times, the Double Diamond. Now it's called something else. They bring us in there. We're bringing us in there quite often as well.
So the reviews on you, dead ringer performance with all the legendary Mick moves and costumes, many have come. You win them over every time. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Keith Richards, was the guy born with a cigarette in his mouth? Because every interview I've seen, and I remember the old video on MTV with Waiting on a Friend with Mick Jagger there sitting on the step, and then comes along as Keith Richard. And Keith Richard is just one of those 1 in a billion type performers that you get in a lifetime. So I'm sure everyone is going to be intrigued with Dick Swagger and Keith Riffoff and Harley Watts and Rick Taylor and the one I forgot, Will Hyman. So this is great.
Will Hyman, don't forget Will.
Don't forget Will. What else would you like to share with us here on KCRT? Because we are going to have a contest next week for 4 days. We're going to give away 10 tickets to the show, and with a grand prize winner being on Friday. They're going to have a one-night stay at the Buffalo Thunder Resort and Casino, and what a thrill that's going to be for some lucky winner next week. Next week. What would you like to share with us?
Well, I'd like go to our website, hollywoodstones.com, and drop us an email, send us a line, let us know what songs you'd like us to play, because we're never quite sure, and we have to make the set list ahead of time. Let us know the songs that you want to hear, the fans that are coming out. So give us a little clue what we should be doing. We need some help here.
I don't think you need help. I think you're doing very well, my friend. But the HollywoodStones99@gmail.com, is that correct?
That's right. And
Okay.
So drop us a line. Let us know what you want to hear on Friday, November 30th at the Buffalo Thunder Resort and Casino, Santa Fe, New Mexico, Southern Colorado, Northern New Mexico. Come on, let's show us what you got.
All right. Dick Swagger, impersonator extraordinaire. God bless you, and thank you so much for this interview. We appreciate your time and your hard work into making you and the band a world-renowned tribute band.
Let's keep the Rolling Stones candle lit forever.
Amen. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Swagger.
All right, thank you, Eli. Thanks for your time.
You're very welcome.
We'll see you soon.